Okay, good morning, everybody. Let me throw this up real quick. Remember to read that. And here we are. Okay, so for those of you that didn't see me come on yesterday, I managed to end up 36 bucks green yesterday. What a ridiculous day yesterday was. I think today is not starting off all too great either. I've got a swing going here. Yeah, look at that. So that's already down quite a bit. Now I have a swing on this as well as NVIDIA on my other account too. I do think this is going to go up today, but I should have waited to get in. It just seemed like I might be able to make a couple $100 early on. You know how that goes, right? So just seemed like it was just going to keep going straight up. But I do think this would be what I'll be looking at the open. I do think this is going to, unfortunately, I bought it like up here, and then as soon as I bought it, it just went right back down. But I think that's some profit taking. I think it's going to, you know how fast this stock moves, right? So I did mark it out with the fibs and the 10-day fib. And this is going to bounce off NVIDIA news, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if I've made an error and I have to dig out of this hole. But it's just 25 shares, but it's already hurting me a bit. So there's my position, 433. So that's not a great way to start when you're only trying to make $100 or so to be down that far. Maybe it'll rebound before the open here, which is in about 15 minutes. I'm just reading the notes about me. Didn't know that was even on there. Yeah, that's a Charlie thing. So our bias today, long on NVIDIA, Palantir's long, Intel short, Netflix long, Tesla long, Amazon long, Apple long, Salesforce long, Oracle long, Circle Internet Group long, Alphabet long, Snowflake long, Broadcom long, MicroStrategy long, Figma long, Super Microcomputer long, Robinhood long, CoreWeave long, Alibaba long, SPY long, and QQQ long. So we've got, should be a pretty good market today, according, as you know, who knows, right? But I mean, according to the news, everything that's going out and all the people upping the value of what they think their sell prices on all these different stocks. Seems like it should be an up day today. So we'll see. Now hitting the scanners today so far. This is the consolidation scanner. You know, we have NVIDIA, Palantir, Intel, Netflix, Tesla, Amazon, and Apple. So I marked out Apple and Tesla already, and I think I did Palantir and NVIDIA as well. I don't think I'll be messing with Netflix or Intel. So hopefully you guys have that scanner. And then the other one that is of note is the one that is $25 to $400 ATR over 3, 10K volume per 1 minute candle. So much less volume. And these are the ones that hit that. We've never had to go quite that deep into these. But if you don't quite have the funds to do the share size you want, you could look at some of these others to do that strike and recoil strategy. We'll see. Now, you know how I operate. We'll look at the open and then we'll look at the current price and we'll see what bias to generally have, and then hope that if it slows down and consolidates with a general bias so that it creeps up or down and doesn't just go straight one direction or the other. It might catch them, might get lucky, So then the third scanner that I have going on here is the one that is 50K per 1 minute, $25 to $200 value. Well, that's not right because these values are way higher here. So which one is this one then? Seems like this shouldn't be picking up these kind of prices here. So that's weird. Oh no, this is a watch list. I forget it. This is the one I was looking at. Okay, this is the one I meant to look at here. So this one's 50K per 1 minute. It's got a few different names here. That might be interesting. Again, we'll see how deep we have to go. Normally it's 3 or 4 stocks and I've found something to trade. And I'm going to be looking at Apple today, Nvidia today, Tesla today, kind of the same old MU at the open, and then maybe back throughout the day. Let me just make sure. Yesterday I ended up, I'm sorry again for leaving up that calendar of how well we're doing through like 5 or 10 minutes of trading. I didn't, these little eyeballs I can click on my OBS that put certain screens up, and I thought I had clicked it off, and what I clicked off was my headshot, and I didn't click that off, so that was a mistake. And so you lost my headshot, and you got to keep that up all at the same time. Right now we've got everything working, sound, headshot. Our lag should be not too much. We did have the power go out a couple of times last night in my area here, but it seems like they've got it straightened out. But you know, sometimes they turn it off to fix something, and then it comes back on 10 minutes later or something. So if you see me go off, most likely if it's during my normal trading time, I'll be back on within a few minutes. But you know, maybe it'll be a really bad outage or something like that. So who knows, right? So we've only got about 5 minutes till the market opens. So I'm going to be watching this close. Now, if I looked at my, you know, I would probably add to my position if it dipped down, like as far down as 421, and put in 50 shares. I wish I hadn't grabbed it up so high already. But this is the dip I'd look for to go long. Otherwise, hopefully it's just going to sell out right away. So if it sold out there, I think I have that at 35.09 just to pick me up. So that would be a quick $50 profit. And then I'd go back into... Actually, let me get this on day before I'm totally messed up. Yeah. Then I would go back in on possibly scalping it a few more times if I got lucky there and got a quick $50 for this account. You know, before we try to look to the consolidating into like the 15 minutes into the market. And but I'm assuming that Nvidia will go up. Right now it's at 195, so it's lowered. I took a swing on that at 197, I believe. So I'm kind of surprised it's going down, but I think this is sort of what happens, and then it shoots up throughout the day. That's what I'm hoping, or I'm going to be holding on to those swings for a while. And MU will usually go where Nvidia goes because they need memory. Chips need memory. And of course, Meta just made the deal with AMD. I'm not really looking at that too much. AMD is 208, so it went all the way up, picked up my sale at 217, went up to 218. Now it's dropped back down to 208. It looks like 208.90. So it's a little funky there. Again, I think there's nothing, but sky's the limit for chips, so I'm not worried about any positions on chip stocks. And anything that says otherwise is just somebody trying to manipulate the market. That's what I say, but I'm not a licensed financial advisor. As you know, you should seek the advice of someone licensed and don't try to follow my advice. Do your own due diligence. And it's really unwise to trade at the open like I do. I would do the open strategy if nothing else, if you're going to do that, which is in Day Trading Volume 4, which has the breakout levels. So I'm just calling my own levels as I see them on the chart, and clearly today I didn't do well. Often, when it's supposed to go up, you guys know what happens. It goes the other way first, and then it goes up like crazy. So, but if this keeps going down, this will be a bad start for the morning. I won't sell. I'll wait for the rebound on it. So I'll take a deep $500 to maybe even more before I even think about it. And then I'll really maybe reassess, like, hey, what's going on? Because I do think the stock will rebound. The problem is on this account, we're coming to a close at the end of the month, and I kind of want to close out so we can assess how we did and then start the contest for next month. We're going to have a little contest for March, which should be exciting based on some suggestions I got. So we have just a minute, just 1 minute right now. All right, so is that clock off? It is off. That clock is off. I don't know why. Huh. Yeah, it's like 8 seconds off. Too fast. It'll almost make it seem on time with your delay. I have no idea what's going on with the clock there. That's very strange. According to that clock, the market should be opening right now, and it is not. So clearly that clock is wrong. Wow, it's taking a deep dive on me here. Now that's all the half and whole dollar levels that shot in. So going to anywhere near 421, I will add to my position. Yeah, I'm going to add to it there. So now I'm really hurting. If it goes, it's hurting me now. So I'm at 426.90, going deep into a negative move here. So we'll wait this out. So don't panic, folks. We will wait this out. Like I said, I'm willing to go pretty deep on the negative. I think it will come back. I just wish I had this at the 421 rather than the 426 where I just bought it, because that's how I was already into it. Now I can go 100 shares on this stock, just like, oh man, it is really, it's surprising me here that it's doing this big of a move down. It's very surprising. Is there any news why MU would be going down, guys, this morning that I don't see here? There it goes. There she goes. All right. Now broke the 9, broke the 20. Yeah, there's no news that this should be going down this morning, as everybody's confirming. So I hope this just pops off on my position up here in a few minutes, which seems so far away. Yeah, I don't really need it to be there anymore. I'm going to actually cancel that order. Since I averaged in, I can take a much profit at a much lower level. Thinking about adding again to this as it goes down. Anywhere near 121, I will add again. How high did we get here? Yeah, that would have put me out. If I add here and it does the same thing again that it just did, retraces, then I will be in a winning trade. So taking the chance if I add in, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay for a bigger move today on this stock, so I'm not worried. There's 1,000 shares right there. Somebody's 1,500 now. There's some manipulation going on here. That's just what's showing, you know, so. Yep, it didn't give me an opportunity. I would have been out already had it gone down to 421. I would have been out on this trade, or made it if I wanted to be. Fun. This is trading. So you want to share, if you even try this, you want to be with a share size you can handle. You know, a lot of you guys maybe 5 shares, 2 shares, 3 shares. If you even want to dare to take such a trade. Give me a dip down here so I can really add and make some money here. Its highest surge is my position right now. If it would have to break where it's a new high for today. It does seem like it's on the way to do that for you. Look at the price action. It's too early to really go by the Scalp Pro here. Yeah, I might add even in lower here if it gives me a chance. There it goes. Just going to take a small trade if it gives me a profit. I'm not going to get greedy. Then I'll look for a dip. Well, 69 if it hits there again. So now my sales price is a resistance. That's really odd. That was really odd the way it was saying that. I'm just curious. Well, I did it at 25 at a time because I didn't adjust my share size, and then it was weird how it said that the open was so much more than. I'm just trying to understand why was that saying that. What am I missing there? I mean, that was a winning trade, but it was really weird the way I won. So now I'm going to look for a dip again. And it did stop dead at that fib, guys. Did you see that? Bam. Turned around. This seems high to get into me right now. What's going on with NVIDIA? It went down. Oh, my God. Never would have thought that. Never would have thought that. Apple's down. Intel's even. Tesla's down. This is just the market like rotating and stuff. It's not. So this is a reversal sign here. We've got a fib and we have a hangman or a rickshaw man, some might call it. But it's not reversing. It's still going. I'm not going to short this stock. I'll tell you that. I'm looking for a big rejection to get in here. Just not seeing it. I feel like I'm chasing it if I go in here and I'm going to get hurt. Especially the fact that since NVIDIA isn't going up, it's starting to recover now, NVIDIA, a little bit. I'd like to see it break. It's just breaking back through 190. Opened at 194, and I think I got it pre-market at 197 or 6. I'm not sure. Well, I don't like the fact that the clock is not correct, so I think I'm going to take the clock off. No, did it go off? Yeah, it should go off. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know why that's off, but I don't want you guys to get more messed up than the delay is already making you messed up. Wow, kind of wish I would have jumped in back here when it kept asking me to. It went all the way to 134. Let's get a rejection here, guys. Come on. All right, I'll try that because it is pulling back. Tried to get out there real quick. Unfortunately, it did not pick me up. Using that fib as support. Breaking it. Wow, huh? So now it's going to hurt me again, all over again. I'm averaging in. Oops. There goes my lovely winning trade. Nvidia's going back up, so yeah, this stock is really unpredictable. I mean, it's fun to trade, but it's just so I will average into my full share size if it hits down there at 21 again. And wait for the rebound and maybe hold it a little longer on the rebound since it's making me take chances here. MACD sending it down. Playing it long biased. Should have probably just waited for this dip, which is what I was looking for, but it took so long. I got in early and just thinking, well, maybe it's not going to dip. You know how that goes, right? So almost back green for the day. Then we'll start zeroing in. Once I'm done with these shenanigans, we'll start zeroing in on the actual strike recoil strategy here, which this is not. Kind of want it to go down so I can add to it at a better position. It's just the way I think. I mean, you could add to it at any time, really. I mean, just wanted to get a bigger dip. Look at this is 2650, so if I added here, I would profit right where it touched a minute ago. You're coming up on the 15-minute here, which is when we want to start looking for the strike and recoil consolidating type stocks here with a bias. Apple came back to its opening price. Tesla is still down. Interesting. Palantir was one we were going to look at today. That's a couple bucks up. That might be one to look at. Nvidia dropped back down again below 190. AMD's down $3. What is going on with these chip stocks? Why is this happening? This is a good sign for me, seeing this price action coming in with a magnet up here. So for this to rebound anyway, to come up. Sellers were dropping off. Now they're building up a little, which isn't good. Coming to that 15-minute. Getting ready to add into my full share size here. It's going to pull the magnet down, unfortunately. Came down. It's going to try to pound it down. Really just grinding right here. So I hope it doesn't hold me hostage here for a long time. I'll just set it. I'll set it and on the ladder and go do the consolidation strategy. Volume's dropping a lot. But that's good. It dropped when it was selling. For me in my long position, I mean. Here we go. It's begging me to go into my full position here. So this is not the strike and recoil. This is just scalping and day trading right now, what I'm doing. We're not going for a lot because of this account. I'm not going to try to make $500 on the stock or something. So. Broke the 9. It's on the way back up here. Here it goes. Didn't quite let me add to it. Almost did. I'd already be profiting, of course, that I added down there. So our range going up is $1.56. We need it to go further than that. Come on, you're not done. Get up to that fib at least. MACD says go, keep going up. See the MACD here? That's usually pretty darn accurate, so let's hold out for that. Volume went up with the buyers, so profit taking right now. It blew that MACD away. No, it's coming back. If it dips too far, then the crossover stops, you know, but it signified the EMA crossover. Right at the VWAP, as you can see, right at the top of the market magnet. A lot of things are resisting it from breaking that level right now as we get into more like a being able to read the indicators as we get a little deeper into the market. I might add down here at 24.50. I don't think I'm going to wait for it to go as low. Let's see. Yeah, that was too big. I was watching that going, don't add yet. So all right, I'm going to go ahead. There we go. So I'm full share size in, and it's going to look painful until I make money, which I will make. It could get painful looking. So now we want this fib to stop it. I wish I would have waited another few seconds and gotten a better position. There's the buy-sell oscillator, relative strength index, saying it's oversold. We've got the fib. The magnet pulled down, which isn't good, but it should give it support here. Don't really want to see it break that fib. It did go down to 419.50. Okay, it's time to recover, guys. It's time to blow right back up there. Probably set this on the ladder at, 28 roughly. 428.43 maybe, 428, just below 428.50, and wait for the rebound and go trade something else. Yeah, because it still wants to hurt me here. I'm not going to sell it. I know that it's going to rebound. I just know. I guess that's dangerous to say no, but I have a strong feeling that it's just going to do its normal stuff that it does, and then that means it retraces. So I might have to wait it out into some pain here, rather not even look at it, quite frankly. Now I could add to this, but then it would be a margin, which I don't want to do on this account, So it didn't quite get down as low as the where its low was. Just right that line. It's teetering on the low. Look at the spread, huh? 56 cents was right there. It's like fun to watch. I wish I was watching it go green. These stocks are so exciting to trade, But we only have like 22 or 2,300 that we've made, so we don't want it to all go away with a bad trade, obviously. But very surprising that it's doing this. All right, so I'm going to put it on the ladder and stop watching it. So I want to get to 28. I'll sell it at 28, and I'm not gonna have a stop loss. Let's sell at 28. Wants to hurt me. 28.43 roughly. Oops, at 40, 28. We'll go 48. So there's where we're way up there. See, hopefully this ATR will turn it around. That's the RV ATR. So that's what we're waiting it to do. Now let's take a look at some other stuff, why that sits there and percolates. MU, you nasty thing, you. Apple's even money here. So let's take a look at that. Now hopefully you guys didn't trade that like I said, or you traded very, very low share size. And I did mark this out. Huh. I won't be able to hold anything else because I've held my max share size without margining on that one. So that's the only swing I could do if I held it till tomorrow, MU. Take a look at any news on Apple. Yeah, it's got that same story coming up with global care. Globo care, yes. That was at 8:01 a.m. Is that what it says there too? Yeah. Okay. Nothing really other than if we take a look at Apple, I want to look at the overall where it is trading pretty high here, but it's been to 288 I think recently. Yeah, 276 there. Yeah, let's look at the daily. I think it was 288 or yeah, 288. So we know it's capable. General markets good news today. SPY is down. Everything's supposed to go up, but when will it reveal itself? Let me see what we got here. 5 cents, 7 cents. Wow, barely. Not really even moving 10 cents on a 1 minute chart. Let's take another beat. I'll start at 87. So it hit 87. There's 5 cents, 7 cents. Had 99 for a second there. Yeah, there's 7 cents. It's like 5 to 7 cents. Oh, there you go. Now it did it within a minute, certainly. It's tradable for strike and recoil. Yeah. But you don't want to go for more. If you're going with 100 shares, then you just probably like $5-7 trades, you know, not the way it's moving unless you want to hold it for the full minute into it. It's safer to take little trades. It's really better to go to a different stock because that's pretty lame. Just looking at the scanners, guys. I'm trying to find something. I'm looking at MU kind of stalled at the 416 low, which is good to see. It's not continuing to go down. Let's see here. Yeah, we didn't go over to Palantir. Let's see what we got here. Maybe this is the one. Let me just look at this first. Yeah, so it's already 10 cents, so I'd like to see 10 cents at least. Oh, I thought I marked this out. I did not. So look at it's going up. It was supposed to go up today. You know, don't really think the fibs are going to help me with this. This is like a stopgap here if it comes down. That hit all the way over here, like all these levels. So that seems to be a pretty respected Could end up being a support now. Let's see what this looks like. Is it consolidating here? Or is it just chasing it straight up? It had some channeling right here. There's our ATR, so that's definitely something to look at. The RV ATR up there, that's at 38 even. So it seems like we might want to buy a dip here. Let's see. We can get it back down into its range, which was like 35-ish here, 35.50-ish. Just wait a minute here and not just jump in like, here's your dip. This is making a little 1 minute bull flag. Suddenly slowing down as far as the amount of action for the recoils. Yesterday was so tedious. I'm hoping we don't have that problem again. That might have been it. Kind of hit the 3660 level. Wow, it made a nice bull flag on the 1 minute. If this closes green. I'm thinking about going in here on this little dip here. So it's staying at, I'm going to go ahead and take that if it gives it to me. 97 cents? Nope, it's already beyond it. Canceling that order. There it goes. Okay. If any of you got in there, that's probably going to be, you've already got your profit, really. There it goes down. Okay, now I can maybe take a shot, another shot down here. See how far it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead. 82. You got to pick me up, guys. Too long. MACD sending it down. Reassessing. That was 62 for a split second. Oh, that would have been a good. I'm going to try that. 67. There you go. Of course, then it breaks it the level and shoots down. So we can go 200 shares of this on my account anyway to not go into margin. But I can't hold it for a swing. I can just. So I kind of don't want to add to this unless, because usually I add thinking, well, you could hold it and wait. Yeah, the recoil didn't happen, so now we're just in a trade. It's going to be another one of those days. I can see it coming. Yep, and MU broke down to 415, so it's really hurting me now. Break that 9. Let's get back up there. Looking at the ask over here, we're just about a little over 20 cents off. Well, you can see because you multiply that, whatever it is, by 100, and so now we're 40 cents off. Ouch! And so it broke that level. It's at the 20 moving average here, continuing to break down. Be nice if we had an ATR channel from here to here. That'd be nice, like almost a $2 channel. Oh, one of those days, guys. It's just doing day trades rather than scalp and recoil. Oh, MU just shot up. Yay. Hit 419 for a minute. I'm slightly distracted watching that. Maybe it found its bottom for the day and it's going to hit up to 440. Two really reversal signs here, and we're right at the market magnet and the 20 moving average here. So there's a bit giving it support. Sellers were dropping, as you can see from the Scalp Pro. So a chance to get us back into a winning trade here. Got a nice little, didn't quite make a full tweezer move on the 5 minute, which is also good. And this closes in 14 seconds, so it will not make the full tweezer move. Good reversal sign, Rickshaw Man. Let's head up on the 1 minute. Didn't make the tweezer move. Let's go. Sellers barely rebounded there. We don't want to see them get stronger. I've got 5 scanners on the screen right above here that I'm watching just to see if we have any other interesting stocks to trade here based on the strike and recoil. It's coming back. Spread 5. Got to wait it out, guys. It's very steady on the 5 minute. Looks pretty steady over here. Typically, I don't have a lot of good luck with Palantir. As if you follow me along, you know, it's like I kind of stay away from it usually. But, you know, the data is the data, and it showed that we had an opportunity here, a long biased consolidating. So I didn't wait for the full dip. Instead, I got it up in this area because I thought it was not going to make the full dip, and then it went ahead and made it. A little bit of impatience, it seems, the last few days from me, trying to get something going. I want to do this strike and recoil. I don't like sitting here waiting for it to make money on this trade. Let me just look at this for a minute and see, am I missing trades that... it's just about to hit my position. There it is now. There it goes by it. So I just think about all the trades I could have had the way this has been moving, but it's really not. The opportunities are pretty weak here, really. Yeah, I think I'd like to get green on this and find something else. It's not moving the way I want it to move per 1 minute, you know, inside the 1 minute candle. Oh, that was a reversal sign right there. That's too bad. Okay, let's not... It's a sign. It's not a definite, but we don't want it to take off. But buyers did drop there, unfortunately. They had a thing going. Let's hope that the 9 will hold it. Nope. Too bad. Well, I could have made $1. We're already 38 minutes into this, and I just have one falling like a knife trade, another one that's just torturing us here. We don't want to close out the month with a red day. See the way that opened. That was an interesting spread, the way that opened well way above that where it closed. Boom, boom. Now I can add to it. I just can't swing it. So tempted to add on a bounce and just try to get out of this stock. Which you see me do a lot of. Wow. NVIDIA went way down to 188. So it was kind of at its high. 197 was its high. It's amazing that it's actually retracing like that, going down. That is why MU is going down as well. Although MU's been way higher recently, so yeah, can I just get out of this trade, please? Not sure where I'm going. I just don't like it here. Because I want to be long biased, you know, and it seems like I should be short biased right now. Wow, Broadcom went down $11. Apple's just down $1. Hood is up a couple bucks. Yeah, they said crypto was going to go up today. Netflix is up $1, but it's useless to. I want that off the scanner. Just not. I can't believe it's hitting that scanner. And Tesla is down just $1. Hey, money. Okay, can you keep going and give me a little bit more than a couple of bucks after all that pain and suffering? There we go. I should just take it. Honestly, guys, should have just taken it. Just, it's the same old up here. Just, although on the 5-minute, it looks like it's due to go up. Just, I'm just gonna, there. I just took it on a small double digit just so I could get out of it. Let me take a look at this one here. Before I zoom in on the chart, I just want to see. There's 3 cents, 6 cents, 6 cents. There we go. That was 10 cents. What's this one doing? Let's take a look at this up close. I saw some consolidation and I thought, try something different. It's cheaper, kind of along the lines of, it's a 200 share stock at least. Are we getting what I'm looking for on these? I need the indicators to be correct. I need the indicators to work. Right? So, you know, they don't always work. It depends on the price action of the stock. And then some of them is just perfect, like almost stealing money when you see them working, you know. So you want the stock that you want. That means that everybody's watching it. That means everybody's doing the same thing. So we have to find that one that everybody else is watching. You know, volume's not too bad here. This one hit the scanner that's scanner 3, so the 50K per minute. Not really here, but I don't know what these price levels are marked for. Those are old price levels for something. Yeah, a long, long time ago. So are those on the day chart, perhaps? That would be really cool if they are. No. Yeah, these are just useless, so let's get rid of that. Wow, huh? How the mighty have fallen. 543. $400 down almost. Yeah, I was going to take a long there. I was looking at it. I thought, is it going to dip a little further? So that would have been the trade. That would have been a good recoil right there. That is definitely almost an abandoned baby right there. That's a definite reversal pattern. Oh my God, MU's now 411. What is that, 1,500 down? That's painful to hold into that. So I'll be holding into that, it looks like, unless it can recoup today. Hmm. $33 will be a entry for that's close. Get that. Okay, so we're gonna give that a shot on a recoil. We had $6 for a second. Another one that's just not. I should be doing it short bias, honestly. You look at this price action, I'm going long biased on this. Just looked like we were gonna have a recoil there. So I'm just gonna take a come on. I'm such a long bias kind of trader that I don't give the short that, you know, what it's due. The fact that it didn't already recoil is not good. Not good. I should have just taken that small amount or a lesser loss up there. Man, I'm having trouble, guys. Not calling them today very well. Kind of just want to get out of this trade and take a hit. Yeah, that is definitely lowest it's been. That is. I had a chance to get out for like even money and I didn't take it. Come on. Recoil up there. Retrace at this point. I'm just going to take the loss. $39. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go back up, so I just saw myself being tortured again for 30 minutes. I just was like, no. Now I'm going to play it short. And it is going back up. Oh. And when it leaves the channels, we shouldn't even be trading it, but I'm kind of in this situation now where I want to get this green. So that's my pet peeve. So there's another reversal sign at the bottom with a rickshaw man, meaning it should go back up a little bit here, but it's not. Tried to pick it up at 43 cents. to go short. Would have already made a good trade had I picked it up. It's definitely giving the recoil opportunities here. It's definitely giving the moves. I'm just not catching them right. It's just got to be recoil short. 49 I tried to get it at now. Yeah, this has got some good price action if we can just zoom in on it. I got half that back almost. Looked like I was going to make a move up. Nope. It's a feint. Looking for an entry to a bump up and then go short. Wow, missed it. That was a little retracement. This is definitely one to go short with right now. We have a chance to make some money going short, so can't be making up what I'm losing on MUs now down to 405. I'm afraid to look at it. It's like the whole month if that thing doesn't turn around. Yeah, it's a dangerous stock for sure. Come on, one big boom up there. All right, I'm going to take it into the 40s if I see it. Oh, look at that. So I got it at 46. Now let's fade out of there. That was a $16 trade. Tried to get this. I got this green at least. Jeez. That's how it should be working. We having another bad day with the SPY here? Yeah. SPY is going down here. Yeah, SPY's down $8. Well, let's say the State of the Union didn't do much, did it? There should be a tailwind to send those chips higher. I don't know what's... I mean, the guidance was great for NVIDIA. It needs memory. MU should have gone up. NVIDIA should be going up. I don't think it was overpriced. It's like the stock. So the market is just so emotional. Somebody put out almost like it was like a fictional story on Monday, and it set the market down like 800 points. It was like almost like the War of the Worlds kind of thing. A what-if thing, and people took it like it was fact, and the market went down 800 points. I, of course, wasn't even able to trade. I had no power, no internet. I was getting ready to travel out of the area just so I could trade. Yep, MU is continuing to take a dive. We'll take a look at how bad it is in a minute, and then I'm going to swing it for sure, which I had mentioned when I held it. Yeah, it's not recovering as high anymore. It's just continuing to fade down. Wow, huh? It's kind of holding the 32, but not really. I think we want to get in this and hold it a little longer. See if it gives us any. I'll just try to get in it there. What was that at 04? That's lame. I'm going to get out. Would have picked me up there had I kept it in there. I just thought the data was just getting too old to hold on to that. Like it might go higher like that. 15. All right. I'm going to hold this for a minute. Into a little bit bigger trade, I hope. Put MU out of our mind and try to get to where we need to go, like normal, with the normal strategy. Really? Maybe I shouldn't get too greedy. It's acting weird again. That was 2 green candles. $93, $90, $91. I'm looking at the bid there. Went down to $31.91. Seemed like it was really going to fade, so I held into the bigger move. Take that if it picks me up. Tried to get it at 85. Which is a decent trade for this strategy. We are definitely going short bias now. We may never see 32 again. Let's see. Tried to get it at 32.03. Got it. And now it shoots way up. Oh my God, what are you doing all of a sudden here? I don't believe it. I think it's going to fade. Tempting here. Yeah, I'm going in for it. I'm going for it for 200 shares if it picks me up. There I am. There it goes. So now we're 200 shares. Did make a pretty big reversal on the 5-minute there. Man, if this just starts going straight up, ready to throw in the towel. Let's see. I'm just trying to see the overall situation here. There we go. Now we're cooking. I'll go back down to 100 shares. At least I'm calling these strike and recoils correctly. It's just that opening trade that's killing me. Oh, we can just look this way to see how bad it is. Get ready. Ouch. $2,000. Oh my God, huh? What's this one here? Oh, we did 11 bucks on that. So we made our 100 on the other strategy, but oh my God, huh? So we'll hold into that move, and I'll trade a little longer here, but yeah, that's painful. I didn't think it was going to go that low, but that doesn't stop me from holding it. Now it's gone down to 403. Holy crap. Not a Not a pleasant thing. So trading this short biased is working. We're getting some consolidation. It definitely does have the strike and recoil moves on the level 2. It's throwing us for a fright here and there, but overall it's pretty good for this strategy. So half and whole dollars is really all we have. And then watching the way the price action is working on the level 2. So I'll try to get in there at 06. Nope, didn't pick me up. It's got to pick me up or I'm going to get out. There it is now. There we go. Okay. So it's probably going to hurt me before it does anything good for me here. Yep, it did recoil enough, and I didn't take it. It wasn't because it's been doing bigger moves, so I've been looking for a little bigger things here. Hopefully, you guys, you went to your max loss and didn't hold into that MU if you did take the trade. I can afford to hold these things, so like I've said, like don't trade just how I trade, especially at the open. I've got 115 on that, so this is definitely not disappointing. This stock is fading, and at some point it'll stop, so we have to be ready for that. But yeah, I might even switch MU to another account. You can do that. You can transfer your trade, so I can add shares, because I would definitely add here if I, but I don't want to make that little account go into margin. So I'm just thinking about how to handle that, because that went a little. Now I just want to make sure I don't lose money on the trade. So that was not following the rules that the strike and recoil is. That's not what that trade was. One point it was green. Oh, I had green on it. Yeah, like what, $80 or something. Yep. And then I held into. I just thought it was going to come right back, and I thought it was going to go up today. I think the news is all good. Now it's 402. Wow. Your fearless leader is failing. Okay, this is a pretty big spike up. I'm going to go for it. 31 if it picks me up. Did I miss it? I'm going to get ready to get out. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that order. That would have been a good recoil right there. Missed it. Wasn't really watching as I was thinking about MU. So I'm a little distracted how to handle that trade. So even if it keeps going up, you see how it recoils, so we just don't get greedy and we'll be okay. Yeah, missed those moves, huh? Would have been a great trade. There's 11.15. It was just way higher than that a second ago, so I was trying to get it at 31, if you recall. It really does seem to be consolidating right here, which is good for our strike and recoil, but let's just see which way it breaks. So be careful, it could break up if you're going short. I'm not going to trade this long right now, so. Try to get it at 20 cents. There I am, trying to pick me up. Would have already been a great recoil. I'm going to hold it a little longer. There it goes. Double-digit recoil, like there. Try to get it at 32 even, and it picked me up. So it's got another good trade. It's working perfectly for this strategy right here. So my warning would be, watch out for the break up you know, when you're going short, that it starts to stop this consolidating and starts to consolidating up here. That would be the danger zone. Maybe take a small loss if it's getting in a worse position for you. So, you know, I'm watching this close because it seems like it wants to go higher. I'm trying to rather see it hit maybe a 40 cent this time before I jump in it rather than the 30 cents. I mean, I got it at 20. Look, look how good that would have been if we grabbed that trade. Maybe some of you got that. Oh boy, yeah, that would have been great to grab it there. I would have already been out for a profit, but yeah, it looked like it was making noises to go up, but that certainly proved that it wasn't. Again, you can get caught up in the micro data. Look at the 5 minute just going straight down. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Is trading this strategy, not the shenanigans with MU, which is now down to 402. So it's going to probably break 400. So that'll be, what will that be like? I have 100 shares at what price point? I don't even know. What is it at? 425. Yeah, so every dollar is $100. So breaks 400, I'll be at $2,500 down. So, but luckily this 135 is saving my ass. No, we're just going to have to wait for MU to come back. It will come back. It's going to be a swing now. Or a day trade. It might come back today still. I'm not completely losing faith. I'll keep that order in there to be picked up. Them's the breaks when you trade. Had a really good week already, so not going to sweat a few $1,000, nor do I want to lose it. I'll just hold it. Making me feel better about it all. As I keep talking about it, keep making me feel better, hoping nobody really got caught up in that other than me, that I can afford it. Okay, picked it up at 20 cents. Hoping it's not making its move. Looking for a quick recoil, please. Oh, see, that's what I was worried about. It's been making a little bit bigger move. Not yet. It's not yet. It's not. It could still just fade really fast here, so. Made a nice little wick there. I wouldn't add to this, guys. So here's where it did. It did a tweezer move at the 33. I don't want to see it break 33, so I can wait a second for it to fade off 33. But if it blows by it, then I'm going to lose a bunch of what we had and just stay green. Just in case it's deciding to break up here, upward. Nope, it's coming back down. 50 cents is holding it on the bid there. Yeah, I would not add to this. It's making some strange moves. That's a pretty big 5 minute candle right there. There it goes. Back into the 40 cents over on the bid. 27 cents off my position. It's holding there on that 50 cent level. See it holding. Now it broke it. So it might just crash here. Or not. We are trading short bias, and we're going to get these little hurts trying to do this. That's not a good sign. I'm still looking at the 33 mark, which would bring this quite a bit down, just to see if it's really gonna, before I try to take a loss there. So just way up here. That'd be $80. The fact that it's keeps stopping at the same level makes me want to add, even though I just said don't add. So that's 32.80 smoothed there. See, it went all the way down to 52. So if I did the 80, I would have got out of the trade. So that's the way you look at it. But see, then that happens. So then that happens, and that's not good. Yeah, I'm out. All right, so we just lost whatever that was. Wow, that was a big move. So it might be retracing, back to its open. Too bad. Just not my day today. Hey, MU's starting to recover. Let's take a look at the professor's pain. Hey, we were at 2,300. Now we're only 1,600 down, 1,700 down. See how fast that's moving. It might holding out for a retracement early in the day, my friends. Very early in the day. So this is really making a move back up. So we got out of it. I got out of it at least green before it decided to, reverse the buy. I would be afraid to just go short bias now, because now this is making it really hard to trade. We don't have a bias. We don't have a consolidation. So get away from it. I'll trade a little longer because I think I'm in shock. Let's see what Tesla looks like. This is my when you're in shock go-to stock. It's such a small account that I can't do a lot to recover from big trades that go against me. So, and then you start sort of, I don't know if I want to call it revenge trading or, that's what a lot of people call that kind of thing when you're in a bad trade. But I haven't closed the trade yet, so I'm not giving up on that trade. So there's our 5-minute consolidation. That's a nice full tweezer move. Sign of a reversal. So, and it is doing it. Let's see what it looks like here. Tesla, we don't want to do that many. Actually, let me look at the price here. 8 cents. Okay, yeah, no problem. Let's see. All right, so again, how do you call biased on this stock? You don't. So you've got your indicators. Dangerous. This is dangerous. It's moving with some pretty decent volume too. I don't know what that level's for. Let's take a look at that level. That's right there. Okay, so that's pretty decent. This fib is definitely decent. We're back into the area where it was trading just a few days ago here, down at this level, 404, 405. These are all like 405 right here where it peaked and turned around. So that fib is a nice floor. That's way down here though. There's our ATR for the RV, and there's our VWAP up there. It's really hard to call a biased here. This could be the beginning of its full retracement back up to the open and then taken off. Well, let's take a look at the indicators and see if they're going to help us at all. MACD certainly did. Buy sells turning it around, stopping it, which is why I look at that to get out of trades, not get in. And then if we look at the Wow, that is a decent consolidating volume here. This should keep it going up. I mean, it went to the top. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. MU's going up. It's 408 now. It's making its move. People said that's too low. It's the same price as Tesla. Was I looking at the right stock? Yeah, 409 now. Look at it go. It's racing up there. Oh, that's about where it was. Yeah, that should have sent it up. I don't know if I'd want to go short here. I kind of like to see, we had a sort of a flat bottom here. So if you look at historical data, it would be good to take a long off that level. Now we keep getting these pullbacks every single candle here on the 1 minute. So on a tweezer move, you should go the length of this. 510. That's $2. So this should go to 09 if it follows what it says in the candlestick pattern playbook. You get to 09. Yeah, it's almost there. I would definitely go short at the ATR. All right, so we got to catch these pullbacks. That's what we want to do. We're gonna try to retrace these pullbacks. So let's get in on a dip near what is that dollar sign? That's 408.50. Can we get 408.50 here, guys? Nope. Broke 409. So this is where it should turn around based on the tweezer move. But more data might be sending it up. Can I get something below 409? And we'll call that the trade. Wow, it's just going straight up. Tried to get in there. Got in at 02. So I'm going long on this stock with 50 shares. I'm not going to get greedy. And I'm not going to hold it in past the 50 cents. So, wow. It's gonna hurt me right off the bat. I changed my mind about holding it. Yeah, I wanted to add to it, and it happened fast. So it got to the end of the tweezer move and turned around. Right what the book said on that pattern. Man. I don't know how accurate. I think it's like 80% accurate on the tweezer, I think. I looked at the other data and the way it was moving and decided to go with that instead. And now it's hurting me. So do I add to this position if it gives me a chance? This was a pretty big historical level here, the 50 cent. I can't help it. I love the trade, and I don't like to lose a trade. So far, I think I'm 100% other than the MU, but I can't be sure. Oh, no, I lost one trade. We were doing way better, yeah, on Palantir, I think, yeah. All right, here we go. We're not done going up. Let's get up to 10. Oh, 10. Oh, 10. Let's get up to 410. Does that mean I'm tired? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm rooting for you. This one's going to keep going. Oh, I meant 50 cent. Let's go up to the 50 cent. That's what I meant. 50 cent. Not too greedy. Yeah, we had a couple green trades there. I didn't take them. Still pushing up here. It's still pushing up. People are jumping on. Pattern says up. People are jumping on. Coming to a new 5 minute. Least I want double digits here. There's 10 bucks. Oh, wow. It was 17 cents for a second there. Holy mackerel. It is not exactly. That's a reversal sign, rickshaw man. Not exactly blowing up my skirt, as they say. Yeah, I would add down here at the 50 cent now if it did it. And take a chance. There we go. There we go. Show me what you got. It's if I push that ask, it's moving so fast I could go from like 14 bucks to 2 bucks. You know, it's just not staying up there long enough. Really consolidating right there too. So it's like just take the green and get out. Yeah, I had a chance there. It's really 2 reversal signs there on the 1 minute. Now it's showing red on the 5 minutes. So, yep, I should have just taken the money. Taking the money. I'm going to go for it. Adding into my position. Didn't pick me up. Took too long. I'm getting out. Yeah, I'm going to call this a flat bottom for now and try to grab it if it gives me another opportunity. Already would be a nice green trade had it picked me up. Wow. Okay. Did that pick me up? Okay, so now I'm 100 shares. Now I'm really asking for it. How's my MU doing? Still going up. Feeling confident. No, I'm feeling confident. Come on now. You're not stopping. Oh my God. It is messing with me today. We're going to go up. You know we are. Sellers hit the top there, which isn't a good sign there. Take 2 Advil and lay down. Just not happening. Yesterday was the same thing. I just could not get into the rhythm on this. I know it's a viable strategy. I mean, because I do it all the time. It's just some days it just is. Am I just impatient? I don't know. I'm gonna have to reassess. There, finally a winning trade. Now just take some money there. 88. Come on, there you go. Boom. All right. Jesus. Oh, what are we doing here now? So without MU, we have. I thought we had. Wait a minute. I thought we were over $100 on something. 55. Oh, did I lose that money on Palantir? Is that what it was? Oh, I thought we were over $100. Is something still open? No. Just that painful stock. Okay. I thought we had made it otherwise, so I guess I lost that money and forgot. Well, this is still calling it, this is still working. Look for a dip down here. Look at that, almost the abandoned baby down there. Real reversal sign for sure. Tried to get in there, got in there again. 75. Quick recoil. I already had the recoil. I missed it. Tesla's so fast. Tried to get it there. Let's look for another dip down there. Try to get the recoil as it goes down. Playing it long bias still. Nope. It's not going to dip down there again. Oh boy, look at it go. Let's make a flat top here. This is a bit of a flat top right here. Yeah, 409, 409.10, right in that area. Again, it's guidance. You know, you don't look at those things like they're real support and resistance. I'm trading longer than usual because we don't have the big boys this week. Everybody's still, half this area has no power. The other half has no internet. Charlie's not in again today. So she came in later for the power hour briefly. Nice. I hear plows outside. Oh, man. It's just making a move up now. So maybe 409 for a dip if we can get down there. Or 409 even seems like our new floor. If we ever get down there again. MU's stalling at 409. Man, I almost grabbed that. Hit at 10 cents. Already would have had the recoil. There's a whole bunch of opportunities there. I keep waiting for a bigger dip. I'll try that one. 04, 010. That's 10. I thought I got it at 04. Okay, well that's... Don't get greedy on this trade. Let's see. I just tried to take a little tiny bit there because it looks like it's not done going down. So I'm going to wait to try to grab it again as it lowers. Now I got it exactly at 409. Again, it's not inspiring confidence. It seems to be using 09 as a resistance. So, oh, I should have stayed in it. Okay. Just took a tiny trade. This is the kind of action that's fun trading because it's, for the most part, you can count on a certain patterns to keep happening. And then just always be vigilant for it to switch its bias. Man, are those real dips or is it going to go down? Oh, that was a bad one. Cancel that. Okay. Although I would have made big money had I let it in. Big money. Big money. Let's see. It's all perspective, right? It could be a really good day for some of you guys, I'm hoping. Here we go. I really wonder if I should start going short on some of these because it's really calling it both ways. Missing half the trades here. So it broke the 50 cents. As we get closer to this ATR, guys, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and go short here. It's a big chance. You know, try to catch a bit of a recoil here. I'll just take a little recoil if it gives it to me. It's taking too long, which is not good. Yeah, it's taking way too long. It's going to go back up. Yeah, I knew it. It took way too long. It was there, and it actually was. I tried to make more money than I thought I was making. I thought I was just going for $5 or $6. I think it was like $10. I'm hoping this ATR slams and absolutely turns that around. See, this is, I shouldn't have gone short. What am I doing? $66. That means I lost 50 cents or something. I don't know. And then it kept going. So that hurt my percentage of trades. MU's now going back down to 407. So it's going to be a struggle to get back to where it needs to go today. So we'll hold that in today. I'm about to set it to, well, I did set it for where I wanted it. Let's see. I want to go long again. Anywhere near 409. I'm going to go in right there. All right, so I got it at 34. And then, of course, it dropped way down. That's not the rejection off the ATR, I hope. Oh, geez. It won't quite. Sometimes it doesn't make it to the top and everybody jumps in. I should have looked at that a little closer. It's going to get out. I don't like it when I don't assess all the data. What happened with NVIDIA? It stayed down at 186. I tend to gravitate toward these big one guys. Apple's at 271. I thought I had an Apple trade. Did I not have an Apple trade? Yeah, that's the one I thought I had. I guess I never traded it, huh? Well, I broke 100 here on the other way to trade, but MU's like destroying me. But that's an hour and a half to do that. I think I was slightly distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yesterday I was actually hoarse because I stayed on so long. I don't talk as much on the Zooms. Looking for a dip. Looking for a dip that's a little better than the last time. Come on. Because it went all the way down here, guys. Come on. Get down there to 409. A little more. I'll take that. What's that? 15. Didn't give it to me. Come on. I'll wait a second longer. I'm assessing it. It still looks good. I still want that position. Still want it. I don't. No, I don't want it anymore. So missed it. Didn't pick me up. Boom. There it goes. We went down to 10 for a second. I'll try that. Okay, so I got it at 08. Looking for a quick recoil. Come on. Come on. You're not fading yet. Is it gonna die off that fib and off that ATR and just retrace a big huge distance? Those levels are very powerful. You know, it seemed like it wasn't respecting. It seems like it was going to pound on it. So I'm hoping for that it's going to sit there and churn and we can catch the dips and then the other directions maybe. But I got worried when I shorted it. Two digits. Give me 2 digits. There we go. There we go. 61. The slow climb on 50 shares. Now, if you had the, if you're margining and you're not worried about swinging, you could obviously do more shares than that. That's why you want to get out on the recoil, because there it goes back down again. Don't get greedy. It's only saying 22 cents up, 40 down right now. It's taking the last 5 candles, as you can see. Now there's another one that does 9 candles, which is pretty handy. I think I have that on one of my layouts that I offer. Or $1 Million Margin Club offers. Wow. I wonder if it's really going to fade off. I mean, that could be, if you look at the bigger picture, that could be the rejection. You know, that's, you can't see the ATR, but it's right there too. I don't have it on the 5-minute. I should just put it over here. Yeah, why don't I do that? Both levels, I think. Now you're going to see all kinds of scripts that you guys can't get here. So I'm still working on some for some of the prop firms. Let's see here. Multiple range. Yikes. Oh, I didn't want the labels on there. Let me go back. I was about to take off the wrong thing there. 2 of them said multiple range. Here, no labels. There we go. Now you can see that there's the RV ATR right there. It's making a bull flag on the 5-minute, guys. This is exciting to go long. And that's strong enough to break those levels. So this is kind of exciting. I think I want to catch a little bit of a dip. Is it going to give me a dip? Maybe it's too late. It's just going to go. I'm going to try to get that. 29. Canceling it. Took too long. See if we can dip further now. 21, 20. Let's try that. 20 cents. Okay. So I'm hoping that it's going to continue its bull flag. Don't do that. Oh, man. It was a little soon. I called it a little soon. It went in a little higher than I normally have been going there. But I'm holding out faith here. Six seconds till this candle closes, unfortunately. But we're looking at the 5-minute bull flag here, so it's still a even if this closed red, we still have a bull flag. So I have enough faith. I would actually add to this position if it goes down far enough for me to make a difference on my price point. The data says this is about to go up. So it didn't go down enough for me to do a dip, so I'll just take a profit on the upswing here. Let's get it up toward the 50 cents. It's 38. It hit 38 for a second on the ask, which is 18 cents up. Right now we have a 34-cent target. No, if you get me low enough, you're going to get me to add into this. $95 on the bid, 88. It's looking good to add. I'm going to add. So it should be at 75 or 76. Okay, so I added. So now we're on the roller coaster. Now we got a bigger potential loss, so we've got to be careful here. And a bigger win. There it was. There we go. That was a good trade. It's going to probably keep going too. I just didn't get over greedy on it. 409 again on MU, just hovering. Let me take a look at that pattern. I have to make an assessment here, so because one of the things I might want to do is switch it to another account and add to my share size so I can make big money on it. There's our ATR. So it broke the lower ATR and it broke the fib too, but then now it's leveling out right here. And my position's way up here, so yeah, this could still easily pick me up today. So I'm hoping it doesn't use the RV ATR as a resistance, which would be 415. So if I were to add it down here, I'm at 425, so that's $12 down. So that would put me at 419. So what does 419 look like here? There's two ways I could do it. I could hold it till the end of the day. That's right here, right above the ATR. So it would have been better to add it down here. Then I could have got picked up below the RV just to get out of the trade, not to make a big profit. Right now I have it at 428, so not much for 100 shares. That's $300. But you can't look at that and go, oh, you're risking that much, so you got to make that much. That's not the way I trade. 2-to-1 risk ratio and all that, I don't, because every stock moves differently. I don't believe in that. But if you've got to watch your max loss, so you might want to do that. It's just that's just, every trade is different, and to just say that that's going to work for you all the time is just, I feel it's nonsense. It's me, but you can scream and yell at me, and it's a good thing to teach people that, right? I'm just being more real with you. Just go to a max loss, not a 2-to-1. What if you want to make 8-to-1? You don't get out when it's going your way. Read Tom Hogarth's book. He doesn't do that. You want the indicators to show you when the trade is over. Anyway, this is painful looking, so why don't we just get off of that? I want to look at one more thing before I go here. Apple. Anyway, that was kind of my logic on MU. Look at that. It stopped at the ATR down there, huh? Look at that. I love it when the levels work. Then I zoom in on the indicators to see, do we have, real strong data that this is going to go a certain way? Did I not trade this stock at all? I don't think I traded it at all. No, I didn't. Oh, because it wasn't moving correctly. Yeah, look at the friggin' volume here. Yeah, nope, I'd sit in that stock forever. Okay, guys, I hope you're doing good today. We'll see what happens tomorrow on my trade that I'm holding today. You know what the position is. You see what I want to get out at. I might do some shenanigans. I might move it from this account. I might do all kinds of stuff. But right now, I'm just going to let it ride the day before I go to put it someplace else. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching, and you need to go green out there, right? Be careful and go green. And